Hey there, Anna McKinley here, and welcome to my channel. Gosh, 3 weeks into my 100-day challenge to bring you 100 great pieces of content over 100 days. And what I want to share with you today actually is just a short thought for you, and it is on the topic around looking after our emotions, emotional resilience. And it's actually something that came out of a program that I'm putting together right now and talking with a client around it. So the concept here in the particular situation is, we have those situations sometimes where someone in our life, it might be a family member, it might be a colleague, it might be just someone else that we encounter. They say something to us that triggers a stressful response that we might feel anxious about, or we might start beating ourselves up about. Why did I do that? Or, we start adopting it and getting into a negative emotional state around it. Maybe low self-worth, maybe our confidence gets knocked, maybe we get angry towards them, maybe we feel stressed or anxious about it. There's all sorts of ways this can play out. The interesting thing here is to think about, well, what's actually going on here? And this applies more generally too. When we have an emotion, what's actually causing that? We have an emotional response to something that's happened in our external world. In this case, somebody has said something. In the particular scenario, the person I was sharing with, the client I was sharing with, she had this absolute aha, which was actually, I suddenly realized that it's not my stuff. What this person had said was to do with their stuff, the baggage they were carrying, the things that they were thinking about or feeling worried about. Nothing to do with me, she said. How does this apply to us? When something happens externally and we have an emotional response to it, what are we actually having the emotional response to? To that external event, something that's happened or something that a person has said, or to our perceptions and thoughts around it? And when we think about it, you'll recognize that actually, often it feels like it's the external event that's making us have a particular emotion. But actually, it always comes down to our own perceptions. What is it that we're telling ourselves about the event? What is it that we believe about it? What is our perception of it? And if we can change our perceptions, we can change our emotional response. For example, if we can recognize that actually what that person said has nothing to do with me, it's their baggage, not mine, we can free ourselves from the anxiety around it. This is why, by the way, often we see two people in the same situation will often have very different responses. Why? Because they've got different perceptions of it. Maybe it's raining today. One person might go, oh, darn, it's raining. I left the washing on the line. This is terrible. My washing is going to be wet when I get home. Another person might go, oh, well, yeah, I left my washing on the line too, but maybe it's getting another rinse. I'll spin it again and put it on the drying rack to dry when I get home. Two very different perceptions. There might be a third person in the picture who is going, thank goodness it's raining because the plants in my garden really need it. They've been grateful for it. Same event, 3 different emotional responses. So my question for you is, well, okay, how does this affect you? When we're feeling stressed or anxious about something that's happened, how can we use this? And my suggestion to you is get curious. Ask yourself, what's really going on here? What is the perception or belief, or what is the story I'm telling myself about this event that's causing me to feel this emotion? Just by asking the question, we actually change our perspective, and that frees you up and gives you the capacity to actually change your perception and change your experience. So there's something you can start playing with straight away. Have some fun with it. And I will see you in the next episode. And of course, do remember, if you find this content helpful, make sure you subscribe. And if you know someone else who could use some practical tips like this to help them navigate their way through life, do make sure to share this with them as well, because I'm bringing this content specifically with the aim of helping people like you to improve the quality of your life. The more the merrier. All right, so have fun with it. I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.